Objects that are moving have kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. This skater has kinetic energy. To stop, he must use friction to oppose that motion. So he uses the back pad to drag on the ground. The amount of kinetic energy is equal to the mass and speed of an object. If a truck and a car are going the same speed, it is the truck that has the greater kinetic energy because it has a greater mass. Potential energy is the energy of position. When an object is lifted against gravity, it has potential energy, which is equal to the height of the object times the weight of the object. When someone climbs to the top of a water slide, they have lifted their body against gravity. They have used energy to carry their body weight to this new height. Their potential energy as they stand at the top of the slide is equal to their body weight times the height of the slide. A larger person will have a greater potential energy at the top of the slide because their weight is greater. It would also have required a greater energy to lift that body to the top of the slide. Someone at the top of a taller slide will have a greater potential energy than someone on a smaller slide. When the person goes down the slide, the potential energy will change to kinetic energy, or energy of motion. Roller coasters are designed with potential and kinetic energy in mind. The first hill on a roller coaster is always the highest. A powerful engine is used to pull the cars up the hill. Cars are lifted against gravity, so they are gaining a lot of potential energy. As the cars go down the first dip, the potential energy changes to kinetic. The kinetic energy continues to increase as the cars reach the bottom of the first dip. Then, as the cars go up the next hill, the kinetic energy changes to potential energy, so the cars are pulled by machinery up the first hill only. For the rest of the ride, no engine powers it, just science. That's why the first hill is the highest on the ride. Friction will waste some of the energy of the roller coaster, so every hill must be lower than the one before it. Because of forces like friction and gravity that oppose kinetic energy, there can never be what's called a perpetual motion machine, a machine that runs on its own power. The work that comes out of a machine can never exceed the work that goes in.